So you wrote me a letter? You want to read it to me? You're waiting for the right time?
I think Ms. Gilbride knows how to motivate the children. She also relates to them very well.
Dear Miss Gilbride,
Connection and motivation are vital elements in the learning culture of Allison Gilbride's second grade classroom at Citizens Academy in Cleveland, Ohio. Connecting is key to guiding students to deeper understanding, while motivating leads toward a clear goal.
I want to create a classroom where my kids are independent learners.
Toward that goal, to teach math and literacy, Allison uses learning centers.
Centers can be used in any grade at any time.
how we do centers is we pick which center that we want to go to, and we got to do our work for 15 minutes.
Then students rotate through the learning hubs, practicing new skills with partners or on their own, while Allison works at one center with a small group.
Delicia, get started.
The whole center idea and giving kids their freedom and choice is very important, and working with kids one-on-one is very important.
If she needs to be there to lend guidance, she does, but then she takes her hands off because she knows India has the ability on her own to do those things.
My kids really take their work seriously. When we do centers, I'm not right over them telling them what to do. I'm with my group, so it's a time where they have to be responsible for their work and their actions.
You're by yourself alone, and you just got to pay attention to your work.
The day begins with a focus lesson, here on comparing and contrasting,
It has a stem. Good.
that models a skill students will practice in one center.
I'm glad we were thinking the same thing. They are both fruits.
The remaining centers offer practice in other skills.
Picking meaningful work is essential in doing some sort of center work. It keeps them engaged. Before I do any sort of center, I set the expectations. We talk about what I'm doing in the classroom, what they're supposed to be doing,
Stay in one spot. So if you're working with a
what
partner,
it sounds like,
you should probably be this close.
what it looks like,
2.
what it feels like.
Raise your hand if you would like to.
Students choose their first center.
$1. I need at least 2 volunteers. If you don't start with something that you really, really want, a responsible citizen waits patiently to move on.
After reviewing the ground rules,
I go over what they should be doing while in the center.
In the listening center, you are going to be comparing yourself to Grace, in Amazing Grace. Put your eyes on the listening center. We have a Venn diagram sheet on the desk, and Amazing Grace is already in it. What goes in the middle? How you and Grace are the same.
They learn to do the centers well by practice. It's a learning process.
while students learn quietly on their own, Allison guides the Read to Me Center.
With guided reading, we work on different elements each week, sequencing, main idea, details.
Okay, he's looking for something. What do you think he's looking for?
I think he's looking for treasure. We have fun in our class because we get to do antonyms, synonyms.
Give me a synonym for big. You love this word. You want to help her?
Colossal?
No, not colossal.
Colossal?
Colossal.
I try to capture everything I possibly can while reading the story.
It's real good to do it a lot because then when we do a story, we know what we're looking for.
Every little thing matters, and capturing that one-on-one is essential.
Every little thing matters could be a motto for Allison's classroom.
I've got hawk eyes.
I'm sorry. Ladies, you should not be touching those right now.
I'm listening to the little group I'm in, but I place them where I can see what they're doing. When we do centers in my class, it's very structured and so much learning is taking place.
Because the expectations are clearly
What
set,
does that mean?
the work clearly laid out and fun for students, and the order of rotation clearly stated,
There's always some kind of order, and there's a structure from the time they come in the morning till the time they leave.
We have a good time and we're still learning at the same time. Yes.
The toughest part for me was giving control to my kids. But it's not really giving up control. They're in control of what they're doing, and they're responsible for what they're doing, and they're accountable for what they're doing.
What makes centers in Allison's class work so well?
Giving them these high expectations and not letting them give me any less.
She has the goal and the determination to push my son to do his best. He has grown tremendously.
I think Miss Gilbert is a hard teacher because she wants us to learn a lot, and that's real good.
To motivate students to learn independently and guide them to deeper connections,
I need to really model it for them.
Mimicked her. Mimicked her. What does mimicked mean?
Mimicked means to copy her.
Everyone mimic me. Marvion's not mimicking me.
I make sure I'm motivated and I'm excited about what I'm doing.
What kind of food would you like to bring?
I think everyone knows what I wanted to rain.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
They see that and they want to be like their teacher.
Whenever I need help, you're always behind me.
It's a good thing remembering that you loved your second grade teacher.
Teacher, your friend Jordan.
So hopefully I will be one that these kids remember.
I love that. I'm going to keep it, okay? And I'll put it on my refrigerator.